So I have to apologize. I am sorry for my takes on the Rhoda brick face lady situation, where she took one apparently to the dome right here on the screen. That video is littered with a whole bunch of falsified information. It doesn't have the context it needs. So I did not take it down so people can view and see exactly how stupid and ridiculous my takes really were. As it was lacking context, it was lacking evidence, it was lacking the truth. Nothing but the truth, so help me God. I apologize once again. I can't apologize enough. I'm sorry. My takes were awful on that one, and I couldn't be any more wrong. And, hopefully you forgive me. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel and help us get to 1,000 subscribers. It would go a long way towards getting us monetized. And, well, I'm going to get into this quick video real quick just to see how bad it really was. Welcome back to Ran-DomU. It's go time.
Optimus, maximize!
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch and they don't give a
brick is.
Yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock and he hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all gonna do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me? Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, what you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick and all these niggas is watching and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face and they all just watching and they let that nigga get in a corner. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
Now, unfortunately for the lies that were discovered later, after this video was published, was the fact that, yeah, you know what? Somebody who would lie about this and try to grift and steal a bunch of, money from their Feel Sorry For Me account, the GoFundMe account, which, usually is used for good things out there. But when people like this scam you for ridiculous amounts of money for what happened, you know what? A brick to the side of the face is warranted in this situation. Now, I was on to something because I knew there was something up with that welt that was on the side of her head. I knew there was something wrong because if you were to get struck with a brick, there would be blood. And I said it in this clip here. And that was kind of crazy. You know what? Now that I think about it, what's even crazier in this situation, I noticed this chick wasn't bleeding. She got busted upside the head with this brick. Like, she must have really oiled and lubed her skin down something special. Now, the only problem is that this clip was also followed up in the video that had a whole bunch of other ludicrous takes to go with it, though. So, there's that. But I'm really disappointed with myself because I really should have seen through these signs earlier. Like, that one was enough. Just the welt side of her head with no blood was enough for me to, it should have been enough for me to be like, you know what? Something else happened here. There was no brick. There was no violence. There was something else. And come to find out, obviously, yeah, it was an allergic reaction, which makes plenty of sense. But dang, man, I've never seen an allergic reaction do that to somebody. Have you? I mean, her head was like really Mr. Potato shaped head, like, but deformed, like it had been sitting out in the sun for like days, you know what I'm saying? Just melting. And then it became all warped once it solidified and everything like that. I just, wow. That whole thing was just, it's trippy. Now, it's been debunked on some other channels, like they went into deeper detail once again, because she's now being investigated on the GoFundMe account because she obviously made this stuff up. And it isn't the first time she's obviously made something up. So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you clicked on some other videos to see that that's the case, that this isn't her first time trying to scam people. Now, the whole thing's about her slapping white men, like I'll show here.
For the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman, I have less privilege than you. Thank you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You ever fuck with me on the street ever again?
these are still just skits. Like, people are still trying to make something out of those. Those are just skits, you guys. Like, that's still nothing. Doesn't make her content good or worth looking at, and especially now. I mean, I would not view her content. Actually, I would not. No, I don't want to go that far. Nobody should be canceled. But either way, I just wouldn't view her content. I would unsubscribe and all that because she has no integrity. And if you have no integrity, I mean, there's nothing out there for you. One reason I think I was so quick to cape for this person was just the fact that, you know, quite a few of my videos have been pretty much anti-manosphere, red pill content. One of those things, like, I can't stand those people that I feel like they're the most incel. They sell a bad message to young men. I feel like they're trying to jeopardize the future of young men throughout the country. I feel like the stuff and the rhetoric they talk about on a daily basis is just no good. And they teach pretty much a hatred of women, and then especially black women. But it's just one of those things that I thought in this situation that maybe it felt like they were celebrating the fact that a woman just got busted upside the head with a brick. Now, I should have did a little bit more research, and I should have found out more context. But the fact that it felt like they were just, you know, taking their victory laps around the fact that this person had taken a hit to the head just felt kind of off to me. But she apparently didn't take this brick to the head. But that's not what the argument was at first. It just happened to feel like it turned out later that she was a complete liar and a buffoon. And, you know, hey, to each their own. Dub to the manosphere.
With a brick, nobody deserved that. By the end of the day, there's more to the story. She's not as innocent as she's trying to portray herself to be.
People will also say, well, she started a GoFundMe. She's out there trying to grift out the situation too. She went out there and got bashed in the head in the situation on purpose so she can turn it into a money situation. Well, you know what? I don't think anybody wants to just take a brick to the head and risk losing their life just to do that, or turn into a vegetable just to make about $30-something thousand. So apparently that GoFundMe is starting to boom. And I'm thinking she's really going to need that GoFundMe to fix the side of her head. I mean, did you see it? Look at it. I had never seen anybody's head be reshaped like that, and them not turn, well, they won't become special needs. I'm trying to use the right words here.
Boy, I was really on my high horse on that one. One truth, that GoFundMe, it did boom. The falsehood here is the fact that she probably would be willing to take that brick to the head just to make that money and try to steal it from some people. Just for content and just for, you know, clout, just like many of other people. Like somebody getting ran over when people are doing those donuts in the middle of the highway. For clout, I guess. I don't know why people I don't know why that keeps happening to people. Like, why do people keep getting ran over by those cars? I just don't understand. But either way, that's pretty much what I got out of that clip. Another falsehood on that clip was the fact that she was going to need the money to fix that head wound that she had. Well, since obviously there was no head wound and that was a fallacy of all sorts, she didn't need it. Damn. Now, luckily the clip wasn't a very long video. Luckily I capped it at 13 minutes of just spewing pretty much garbage out there. So since there was not much video else to, review, actually the rest of it, I kind of agree with what I was talking about. I kind of kept it neutral and went right down the middle. Yeah, I guess I tend to do that sometimes. But nonetheless, there's no need to go all in on something if you don't believe it. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the content today. I had to take it back, or at least, apologize and recant my statements for what I had said previously. It was time to repent and at least get this video out there just because I felt like it was important. So hopefully you viewed it, enjoy some of the other content on the channel, and have a nice day. See you soon.